Hello, my name is Gage Stutzman, and today I will be doing a film review on the movie Over the Hedge. This movie follows a group of anthropomorphic animals whose home is overtaken by a huge suburb. Their entire forest was knocked down to build homes and restaurants while they were still in hibernation. The animals who were affected most include Vern, a turtle, Stella, a skunk, Hammy, a very speedy and energetic squirrel, Ozzy and Heather, a father and daughter possum duo, and Penny, Lou, Bucky, Spike, and Quillo, a family full of porcupines. Along with their home being destroyed, another surprise is being held in store for them. Now there's another character, which the film starts off with. He is a solo family of one.
Please, I'm just a desperate guy trying to feed his family.
You don't have a family.
I'm at a family of one.
Named RJ. He's a raccoon. RJ runs into trouble with a big scary bear named Vincent, who gives a kind of mafia boss vibe. Throughout the movie, a bunch of funny hijinks happen, and even tragedy. It's a nice mix of humor and self-reflection, while still keeping the fun-natured atmosphere of a kid's movie. RJ the Raccoon is voiced by Bruce Willis, actor in Die Hard 1988, Unbreakable 2000, and Red 2010. Vern the Turtle is voiced by none other than Gary Shandling, who is famous for being a star in the Larry Sanders Show. Hammy the Squirrel was played by none other than Steve Carell, who is most famous for his main role in the show The Office. Stella the Skunk is played by Wanda Sykes, who is a very famous voice actor and actress in films altogether. That is just a chunk of the actors and actresses who have helped make this film what it is now. There are two directors for this movie, Tom Johnson and Carrie Kirkpatrick. The production staff were hardworking people at DreamWorks. The film was one of the many firsts in 3D animation and rendering. The genre this film fits into is comedy and children's movies. However, being an adult now makes this movie have a much deeper meaning than most kids could realize. This film is a 2006 classic. It was ahead of its time and held most famous voice actors, breathtaking shots of not only the massive suburb, but also the intense detail put into the many scenes of the forest and other areas altogether. However, you can tell at some points in the film that this was made in 2006, a time where computers were still just computers and not super amazing machines. Don't get me wrong, technology was still advanced then, especially in the animation film industry, but it just doesn't live up to what films are like now in the same industry. However, in my personal opinion, the animation team did a spectacular job with what they had available. The only real problem I have with this movie is how the ending is so rushed and fast-paced that you almost lose the entirety of the plot altogether. However, the very end is satisfying and wraps up the entire story very nicely, especially for being a movie built for the demographic of children. Now, this movie is just very cute and overall comforting movie that has many themes that people can just appreciate, like the notions of family and having people to rely on, not involving yourself with crime just to get by, and not being so stuck up that you set up illegal traps in your backyard.
Wait, whoa! Hammy!
Nice try, Gladys. Even though I had a problem with the ending being rushed, and some points of the movie showing the era of animation it is from, I would really recommend this movie. It has many meanings that can be as deep as you make them, and it includes a bunch of cute animals that are almost impossible not to love. The only demographic that I wouldn't recommend this movie to would be those who prefer a movie with more adult themes and issues. So, to finish this up, I'm going to say that if you just want to enjoy a nice movie with a bit of humor and a crazy exterminator named Dwayne, then this movie is just for you. Thanks for watching.